My people, I almost failed my MSc. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Oge and I'm back with another freaking video. It's been a while that I posted my last video. I'm sorry, I've been quite occupied and I came with gist for you guys. Yes, you know I will never come without gist. I came with gist for you guys today. Hey, my people, I almost failed my MSc. See, this one passed me, I swear. Like, I was so scared. I thought that these were already like going, like, I don't even understand how this thing happened. I'm just going to go straight into the gist for you guys. So if you've not subscribed, if you are not liking this video, I don't understand why you are still here watching this video and you want to hear my gist. What are you doing? I don't understand. Please just click that red subscribe button now, and leave a comment in the comment section. I would definitely want to hear from you. And yeah, let's just go right into the gist because there's no time to waste. No time. Hey, I was on my own. No, I was on my own. And our result for dissertation was supposed to come out on a particular day. That was like 2 weeks ago, on a Friday, and I did not see my results. Like everybody, so we all got emails. So when your results come out, you're supposed to get an email to notify you that your result is out, your mark has been released. So I got the email though, and I went to my profile, my canvas, and I was like, let me just check now, let me know. And I was in the office, I was like, let me just check what I got. I know my fate. That's how I saw that. I saw 0 there, Odo over 100. I was like, what? I don't understand what's going on. Why am I seeing 0 in my work? Then I saw the supervisor's comment and she was like, this work has been taken for further investigation. I said, what? Which work has been taken for further investigation? I was like, what's happening to me? What's going on? At that point, my head was just upside down. I was like, what did I do wrong? Did I submit the wrong document? And I had to go back to where the portal where you submit your work. I was not checking. I saw the document I submitted. That was my work. I was not like, what's going on? Immediately, I went to send an email to the supervisor. I was like, well, I don't understand what's going on. I didn't get my result. And I'm saying that my work is being taken for further investigation. Like, what happened? Then I sent an email to my PAT as well. And I was like, what's going on? She took a while to respond to me. She emailed me back. That 1 hour that she took to respond to me, hey, I almost collapsed in the office. I almost collapsed. I was like, what is going on? What's happening to me today? Then she responded that she was like, oh, I'm sorry that she wanted to respond to me. She wanted to send me an email first, but I beat her to it, and she was like, okay, this is what happened. My dissertation was flagged for plagiarism. I was like, See me thinking that I submitted another document or something. How on earth is my work being flagged for plagiarism when I know that I wrote my work myself and I did really well in my work? You cannot just intentionally submit a plagiarized work, do you get? So I was like, what's going on? So before I responded to her, I went back to my work and I checked the plagiarism level. It was 22%. So that was like a flag for dissertation, because I think normally if it's assignments, they would not take note of it because it's still a green, that's still a go. But because it's a dissertation, that was like high for them. So even though it was showing green, it was still high. I went through the work and I was looking at the parts where I was being plagiarized for, and lo and behold, I realized that these people were plagiarizing me for attaching my proposal and my I attached some things in my appendix. So I attached my proposal that I previously submitted to school. You know, you get graded for your proposal before you start your dissertation. So I submitted my proposal. So in my dissertation appendix, the main dissertation, I added the proposal to that dissertation. So I got flagged basically for plagiarism. That means I was plagiarizing myself, my previous work, which is not part of the work, it was in the appendix. So okay, now then I was like, what else was I plagiarized for? Then I saw that I was plagiarized for the ethics approval form that the school told us to sign and submit. I was like, so we're supposed to sign an ethics approval form to, you know, like a consent form between you and your supervisor. I signed it and I attached it to the appendix. In my small mind, I don't know if I'm wrong, during your dissertation, you're supposed to attach like every document that you use during the process of your dissertation to like your appendix. That's what the appendix is for, Abby. That's why I attached that to the appendix. I attached there's a consent form you're supposed to send to your interviewees, because I did interviews. So the consent form that I sent to my interviewees, I attached it to the appendix, and I was flagged for it as well. And I was flagged for the there's like a starter pack, like I don't know how to put it, I don't know what they call it, but like information sheet for the interviewee. So they are supposed to like tell them what the dissertation interview is about, and the like their rights and stuff like that, sha. So I sent this and the form to all my interviews to sign. So I attached a copy of it to my appendix so that they can refer to it and see that, okay, this girl actually went through the dissertation, the proper processes. And even my interviews that I did was being flagged for plagiarism. Interviews that I did with my own hand, that I even transcribed with my own hand. I was listening to the interview that I recorded and I was transcribing it. The things that some of my interviewees said was being plagiarized, and in my mind I'm like, what's going on? My name, everything was plagiarized, and I'm like, I don't get it. Without the appendix, my plagiarism was only like 6 or 7. That was how low, ridiculously low it was. And the reason why it was even 6 or 7 is because of my reference list. You know, if you submit your assignment, your reference list is definitely going to plagiarize, because that's your reference list, that's the name of authors and all those stuff. So that was why it was even going to be 6 or 7. Normally it's supposed to be like very, very low, because I know how clean the work was from any form of plagiarism. So if you attach the reference list and the appendix and your the index or whatever, the table of contents rather, is going to flag as, all those things are going to be flagged as plagiarism. So those were the things that now added up to 22%, and they said that I was flagged for plagiarism. So she was like, I should wait and hold on for the academic misconduct team. In my mind, I'm like, Jesus. So me now, they're going to misconduct me. Hey, I had to call my mother. I was like, Mom, look at what's happening. Oh, hey, the enemy doesn't want me to graduate. Oh, I was calling everybody that I know. I was scared. I was crying. I was in my office. I was crying. Everybody was asking what was going on. I told them. I emailed back and I was like, these are the things that were being flagged for plagiarism. So when I emailed her back, I did not just email her alone, because I'm confident in the fact that I did not, like, my work is not like flagged. I didn't copy from anywhere. Nobody wrote my assignment, my dissertation for me. So I had that confidence to like send an email to the academic body. So that was on a Monday, because during the weekend I couldn't send an email to them. Oh, my mind was all over the place during the weekend. My weekend was messed up. On Monday morning, I didn't even waste time. I sent an email to the academic misconduct team, the whole school, everybody, the department of management, like everything. I CC'd everybody. I CC'd my PAT. I CC'd my dissertation supervisor herself. I CC'd everybody, the department. I CC'd everybody, and I was like, look at what's happening to me, and I'm scared. During the weekend, like, I went through the academic misconduct team PDF or something like that on the school website, and I read through it to know my rights. Do you understand? They should have sent an email to me. The misconduct team should have sent an email to me at least on Monday. So I waited for them to send the email to me. They didn't send anything to me to tell me, oh, this is why you are being plagiarized, and we are going to book you in for like a panel hearing or stuff like that. They didn't send anything to me. So I sent an email to them, and I CC'd the whole department. I added everybody to the list of people that I CC'd. My supervisor, everybody was, the department, everybody was CC'd in that email. This is my name, this is my UB number. I don't know what's going on, but I'm very sure that I'm not supposed to be flagged for this. And I attached screenshots, proof of everything, sha. After I attached it, the academic misconduct team themselves now sent me a response after like 30 minutes later, and they were like, oh, we are sorry to hear about what you're going through, but your work is not in our list of cases. And I'm like, what? They said that my work was not sent to them as a case. I was like, eh? So I didn't get. I don't understand. So all these things I've been going through since, what's going on? What are people telling me? Where's my work? Then I said that my work might still be with the faculty. I'm like, what? My work was being taken for further investigation on the 3rd of October. I was putting dates for them on the 3rd of October, and I have a right to be sent an email 7 days later. And it's already more than 7 days, and I'm not getting any response. And people are telling me that you don't know where my work is. I was already very angry. I was like, at this point, I was like, you people should. First of all, I was relieved that my work was not a case for plagiarism. That means I was not even flagged for it by the misconduct team. Then I now sent an email to my supervisor. I was like, what's going on? Where is my work? Then she sent an email to me back and she was like, oh, congratulations. The academic misconduct team says that your work, they can't go further with your work, or they can't investigate it because the plagiarism part was not your fault. Like, it was just your proposal and reference and all those documents that you attached the appendix. In my mind, I'm like, so you made me go through this mental stress all this while, knowing full well that this is not my fault. So now, all this mental stress I went to, my weekend I was messed up was for nothing. Anyways, I was like, okay, no problem. What is the next step? She now said, oh, my work is going to be marked and the result is going to be sent to me in the next few days. The next day, and I got my results in my mind. Okay, I'm like, okay, that's cool, no problem. I was relieved, but at the same time, I felt like very pissed off and angry and everything. So I was like, okay, no wahala. I sent an email to my supervisor and I was like, okay, I've gotten I sent an email to her. She sent an email to me. I was like, my result is ready, that she has attached it to the Canvas app and all those stuff. I was like, that's fine. I replied her like a few days later because I was not feeling too well. I replied her a few days later. I was like, that's fine. But I don't feel like this result that I'm giving is fair, because I feel like, because I already read the whole thing, so I know the kind of the rights that I have. So I'm like, this grade that you gave me is based on bias. That's what I feel. It's based on bias. My mental health has been discombobulated because of this whole situation, and I feel like I would prefer an external marker to mark my work. So I was like, oh, I'm grateful, thank you very much for releasing my mark, but I would like to officially tell the school that I want my work to be externally marked, because I feel like my work was marked on bias, based on the grounds that it was marked on bias, something like that. When I got my result, I was just like, God of mercy, because my mind was all over the place. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. Like, I already got my invitation to my graduation ceremony, and the same day I'm getting that my result is not being released for one reason or the other. My mind was all over the place. I was so scared, but I was like, God cannot just forsake me like that. But at the same time, I'm human. I'm feeling, I'm crying, I'm going through all these different emotions, and I'm like, the first thing I did was just pray. I was like, God, you cannot just let this happen to me at this point. And I'm so grateful that I was vindicated without even going through any kind of stress. I didn't have to go through any panel or anything like that. But the mental stress that thing gets you through. Just imagine if somebody had written my work for me, or imagine if I actually like plagiarized or shit like that, or imagine if I submitted the wrong document and that was why they plagiarized me. There was so many imagine ifs, and I just started giving praises and adoration to God, and I'm like, God, thank you that this is not my fault. Like, thank you so much that this is not good. This situation did not just go the other way around, because I would have been coming here to tell you people now that I'm not graduating. I'm so happy. Like, I'm so overjoyed. I decided to share this here because I'm like, if you are writing your dissertation, I beg you in the name of God, please write your dissertation yourself. Even if you are trying to get help from external people, make sure that you're writing your work yourself. Make sure you can defend what you are writing, and make sure you always check your plagiarism checker. Always ask your supervisor, especially when it comes to dissertation, always ask your supervisor if the level of plagiarism that is acceptable. Because I was thinking 22% was okay, because during the assignment period you can submit 22% and that will be okay because it's still green. If it shows red when you want to submit, then you don't submit it because your plagiarism is high. Because I was thinking 22 is green, so I can go forth and attach those things in my appendix and submit. So please always ask your supervisors the things that would make your work be flagged. I don't feel like I was at fault. And the school also said that I was not at fault. I just feel like they should have just put those things and understood that people would have attached certain things. You should have just known the reason behind every flag before you now send over a work for further investigation. Do you get? So that part really got to me, but I'm so happy that that was not the case. So if you are writing your work, please always make sure that you can defend everything that you are putting in your work. I was able to defend mine, so you should be able to defend every single thing that is going inside your work, because next thing for now, what panel? Are you joking? I've never gone to any panel before in my life. It's not that I want to come and go to panel. I was just telling God, I beg you, this is just finished. I know they do again, and just let me graduate, please. And I'm so happy that everything came out well, everything came out right, and I'm just grateful that it was like an obstacle that the devil wanted to start. But my God said, no way, leave my princess alone. Leave my princess alone. She does not like trouble, she does not like wahala. Don't put her through this. I just want to give you that gist and just let you guys know that every little thing, especially when you're doing your dissertation in this UK, every little thing you do is watched. Like, if somebody had written that work for me, because I know of somebody that thing happened to, if somebody had written that work for me, definitely I would not be able to defend the work, and they would have known, because the IP address on the system would have shown that this work was written in a particular country or a particular location. My work was written in the UK, in Bradford, so they could not even use that as a basis to flag me or anything. The moment you go under the needle, like the moment your work goes under the needle and they start like choking eye inside your work under the microscope, and they are choking eye inside every area of your work, they could have brought out like one thing or the other to say this is what you did and this is another thing that you also did, but they couldn't say that for me because nobody wrote my work for me. So even if I don't know what it is, but if somebody is, I do not advise anybody to write your work for you. Your IP address can be tracked. They can check where you wrote your work or what system you wrote your work on. I promise you, they can check those things. So be very careful with every route that you choose to take in this dissertation, especially dissertation. Always remember that your work is being viewed under the microscope. I beg you in the name of God Almighty. That's my testimony. Hi, I've been vindicated and your girl is graduating. Yay! Anyways, I'll let you guys know like the whole process along the way. Right now, I just wanted to give you guys this particular gist, and I wanted to tell you people that you should be careful. You should be careful if you're in the UK and you're going to be doing your dissertation. So be careful. Don't say that okay did not tell you. Be very careful. Read through your school academic misconduct PDF. Is on your school, it will definitely be on your school website. Read through it and know the things that they want and the things that they do not want, the things that they can check and the things that they cannot check, the things that they are looking out for and the things that you should avoid. Always check into those things, because these people are brutal when they want to be brutal. Me, that is appendix, they still went to go and say that they wanted to flag me. Flag what? Don't flag me, please. I beg you in the name of God. Let me just graduate and be going. Thank you. That is the end of my video. I hope this is going to be like a heads up for one person or the other when you're submitting your work. And again, when you're submitting your work, please make sure that you're submitting the right document, because the moment you submit, there's no going back. And that would actually be your fault, because they will feel like that's negligence. So always make sure that you're submitting the right document. If you have to like export the document and rename it or stuff like that, whatever you have to do to make sure that you're submitting the right document, please do. I know how many times I used to cross-check my work to make sure that I'm submitting the right document, because I don't want to hear that I submitted one book instead of my work. So please always look out for all these things. It's one thing for you to come to the UK to study. It's another thing for you to make sure that you are going through the right channels and you are not being flagged for one thing or the other. So please follow. Make sure that everything that you do, every single thing that you do is by the books. Please. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. I will definitely want to engage with you guys. And until my next video, please spread love. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. I will continue saying it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And always remember that I love you so much, and I pray and hope for the best for every single one of you that's watching this video. Yeah, and if you're seeing that my camera is clear, you're seeing that I'm holding my phone in my hand. I'm holding my phone in my hand and I'm making the videos because I have a new camera. If you're on my Instagram, you should have definitely seen that I have a new camera. But I have a new camera. I got a camera. So I'm trying to see how I can still work with the background and get the right background and work on my editing skills to be like bam bam. Stuff like that. I'm creating more content now because I don't have any skills anymore. I don't have space excuse. I can create as much content as I want to. I'm currently editing a video to post. I don't know when I'm going to post that, and I don't know when I'm going to post this, which is going to come first. But I'm currently editing a video. But I can hold my phone and look at my phone when I'm chatting with you guys because now I have a camera. I know that this frame might be a little bit amateur, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. The moment I just get the right background and the right frame, it's all over for all of you. It's all over. I'm going to get I'm going to get the right lightings. I'm really serious about this YouTube now. I'm going to get the right lightings. I'm going to get the right equipment, right tripod and every single thing. Like I should, this is a game now. There's no going back. I'm on beast mode, period. So you guys should look out for more vlogs from me, because I'm going to be making more vlogs. So if you really like if you want to watch my vlogs and see how my life is going here, then stay tuned for many vlogs to come. I'll be vlogging my life most of the time, and I'll be letting you guys know, I'll be putting you guys through everything that I'm dealing with, or everything that I'm doing, and at the same time I'll be taking you guys along my life with me. So less of UK study and how to come to the UK, and more of my life and my situation in the UK, and how I'm like going through the whole hurdles and coming out of them. I feel like you guys should be able to relate more with these. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye guys.